Welcome back, everybody. If you're just joining us, Group 1 of the ice dance competitors on the ice for their free dance warm-up. We've been following all of the skating live from Moscow throughout these 2011 World Figure Skating Championships.
Il y a absolument pas de
Very lively chat this morning during the women's free. Hope to duplicate that at 1 p.m. during the free dance. Go to cbc.ca, then to sports, then to figure skating, and I ask for our interactive live chat. I'll be there. I hope you will be too.
Произвольный танец исполняют Шарлин Киньяр, Марко Фабри, Италия.
Our first couple for today, representing Italy, Charlene Guignard, Marco Fabri.
This is Charlene Guignard and Marco Fabri. They represent Italy. National silver medalists. This is their first season together as a team. She competed formerly for France, being coached by Barbara Fusarpoli. They sit in 18th place. And they're skating to March With Me, performed by Montserrat Caballé. Ludmila Vlasova providing the choreography for this free dance. Combination straight line rotational lift. Combination spin, judges looking for innovative and strong variations of position as well as speed. Little shaky for Marco during that curve lift. Now this is an interesting choice of music. The guidelines were very clear in the free dance that there had to be an audible beat, which there is in this piece, and a melody. but the ISU guidelines were looking for uplifting, and looking for movement and lightness of mood. Nice speed in that rotational lift. Some great skating, poised performers. I think that there are lighter choices of music.
Marco Fabri, Italy.
It's interesting to me as a coaching strategy. I think that when the guidelines are very clear and you're trying to establish a reputation for a brand new team such as Charlene and Marco, why not use the guidelines that are given to you? Why not give the judges what they want? Synchronized twizzles. I thought that their dance combination spin was one of the highlights. A little bit of a scramble to change positions, and Marco having a bit of difficulty establishing the inside edge on that spread eagle.
Bonjour maman, papi, mamie.
Ciao Giorgia, Cristo, ciao alla Gorà, ciao a tutti.
In terms of the free dance, a score of 180 to 189 is considered very good. 70.22.
Приглашается Синтон Хуан, Сюжет, Китай.
Shintong Huang and Xun Zheng represent China. They're skating to Singing in the Rain. Hong Yanxi is their coach, Natalia Linichuk, their choreographer. They are the Asian Winter Game champions for 2011. Are in 16th place after the short dance. Lovely soft quality to their knees in the serpentine step sequence. Terrific outside spread eagle by Shin Tong, resting in that curve lift. Shun coming out a little early, that first whistle and rocking slightly on his blade for the second. Nice unison, look how close they are together. Lots of variations of position in that lift. Very pretty lines on that rotational lift. I like the use of the music with the transitions in this pair spin. Nice momentum generated by strong knee action on both skaters in this midline step sequence.
Dancing and singing in the rain.
Great low level on this curve lift. A lot of 2-foot skating coming into this closing section. Charming program for Shintong Huang and Shun Zheng of China, skated, I think, to the best of their ability.
Shintong Huang, Xu Zheng, China.
I like the fact that they carried the expression throughout the program and have made some real strides as far as their unison. That was part of their serpentine step sequence. And their synchronized twizzles. In this lift, Shun is on a beautiful outside spread eagle. And I like the contrast of Shintong's position.
оценка за исполнение произвольного танца. 70 баллов, 84 сотых.
70.84
программ 123 балла,
is their free skate
1
score.
сотая. И на данный момент они занимают первое место.
Their total competition score is 123.01, and they are in third place.
It's hard for skaters to sometimes look at the scores because sometimes a season's best skate isn't always reflected in a season's best score. Each panel is different, so the numbers aren't always the same. But I could see the disappointment on their faces. I thought it was a great skate.
On the ice, representing Great Britain, Penny Coombs, Nicholas Buckland.
This is Penny Coombs and Nicholas Buckland, who represent not the United States at all, Great Britain. Skating to music from The Lion King. 14th at the European Championships. Sitting in 17th after the short dance. Coached by Evgeny Platov and Philippe Askew. Choreographer, Philippe Askew. Love the speed and the sense of attack in this opening rotational lift. Very unusual lift. Penny resting on her partner's shoulders. I like the use of the music and the fact that the costuming is very representative. Again, a beautiful lift. Love the silhouette. Interesting variations of position. I love the changes of mood and tempo throughout this free dance. And that the correct steps are in the right place, like the undulating rhythm of this section working perfectly with a circular step sequence. love that free dance. I love the fact that it's athletic without losing any of the creative expression. For the second year in a row, I really like this team. Penny Coombs and Nicholas Buckland. Capitalizing on their athleticism, their ice dance skills will eventually catch up. Good for them. From start to finish, it was Lion King all the way. And moves like that really start to help skaters create a reputation for themselves. They did have some unison problems there on that twizzle. But again, the athleticism I thought was outstanding. I really liked this particular lift with Penny resting on partner's shoulders. Nicholas able to generate the momentum that he needed without knocking her head to the ground is quite impressive. Evgeny Platov looking on. Great entry into this curve lift, requiring tremendous timing, balance, and strength on the part of both skaters.
Hi everybody at home.
Hi Mum, Phil, and
Hi everybody in the NRC. Hey Neil. Joy Sinead.
New season's best score for them, 74.54. 126.29, new season's best score, and moves them into first place.
The total competition score for Penny Coombs and Nicholas Buckland is 126.29.
Allez, c'est parti, 4 minutes.
This is Louise Walden and Owen Edwards of Great Britain, coached by Muriel Zazoui. Diana Riba is responsible for their short dance choreography, but Romain Hagenauer, Zazoui's coaching partner, responsible for the free. Music from the Goodbye Lenin soundtrack. Walden and Edwards are national champions. Sitting in 20th place. Extended free leg, first of their two synchronized twizzles. I'd like to see them maybe a little closer. final step sequence. I'd like to see Louise and Owen a little closer together. Circular step sequence. I'd love to see a lot more speed. And again, Louise and Owen not skating very close together. Very innovative curve lift. I like the picture that the body lines created. High risk on that straight line lift.
Louise Owen Edwards, Великобритания.
Louise Walton and Owen Edwards, Great Britain.
Bravo.
Because of the extended free leg, harder to match the unison in the first of those two twizzles. They had some innovative lifts, including this one, straight line lift. It's kind of difficult sometimes to do those pair spins with, you know, hair in your mouth. It can be a bit distracting. I think overall, what these two skaters were trying to emote may have been a bit beyond them.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
But I think that they skated this to the best of their ability. 69.79, a new season's best. 116.54, 52 rather. Current leaders are their teammates, Penny Coombs and Nicholas Buckland from Great Britain.
Приглашаются Элисри, Ата Жапарида, Грузия,
Representing Georgia, Alison Reed, Otar Chaparidze.
Alison Reed and Otar Japaridze represent Georgia. They're skating to The Messiah Will Come Again by Gary Moore and Oh Pretty Woman by Gary Moore. Coach and choreographer Yevgeny Platov. They were 17th at the European Championships. Sit in 19th place. Nice speed, ease of transition in that opening spin. Twizzle's a little bit out of sync. Straight line lift. Look at the control and the speed. Circular step sequence. Lots of edges and great improvement over this last year. In watching this free dance, I'm taken by the musical choice. It takes a certain kind of maturity and bad boy, bad girl to really carry this off. These two far too fresh-faced to really make this work in terms of a concept. Some nice elements though, including that rotational lift. Nicely skated with lots of energy throughout.
Alison Reed, Otar Japaridze, Грузия.
Alison Reed and Otar Chaparidze, Georgia.
Allison Reed and Otar Japaridze from Georgia. Very strong skate of their free dance here at Worlds. And actually, Allison's a great case. If you're going to wear long hair on the ice, she has it secured and it looks terrific. So many things to consider when putting competitors out on the ice. Unbelievable strength required for that lift. Allison holding on just by her legs. Some nice edge work. I see improvement in their posture from last year to this, and their unison skating much closer together. Evgeny Platov carrying.
Love you so much. Good luck, Kathy and Chris.
Hey, everyone.
A stopwatch. Timing of the program starts from the movement of the skater, not the start of the music. Just shy of their season's best, a score of 70.67.
120 баллов, 11 сотых. На данный момент они занимают третье место.
The total competition score for Allison Reed and Otar Japaridze is 120.11, and they are in the third place.
One group is skated, 3 more left to go. In the lead, Penny Coombs and Nicholas Buckland in that great Lion King free dance. Then it was Shinton Huang and Shun Zheng singing in the rain. Allison Reed and Otar Japaridze end up in 3rd place for the moment. Charlene Guignard, Marco Fabri in 4th. They're from Italy. And Louise Walden and Owen Edwards from Great Britain in 5th place. On the ice warming up is Group 2. Here is the order of skate. Skating first from Ukraine, Siobhan Heekin-Kennedy and Alexander Shakhalov. From Lithuania, Isabella Tobias and David Staniunas. Then from Japan, Kathy Reed and Chris Reed. From Germany, Nelly Giganchina and Alexander Gassi. And from France, Pernod Caron and Lloyd Jones skate 5th. If you're wondering about the Canadian skaters, Vanessa Crone and Paul Poirier skate 3rd in Group 3. Caitlin Weaver and Andrew Pogier skate 5th. And then Tessa Virtue and Scott Moyer skate 2nd last in the final group, Group 4. Group 3 takes the ice for warm-up about an hour from now. This is Siobhan Heekin-Kennedy and Alexander Shakhalov. They represent Ukraine. Sitting in 15th place after the short dance. Isabella Tobias and David Staniunas represent Lithuania. Sitting in 14th place after the short dance, coached by Igor Spielband and Marina Zueva, Johnny Johns, and Anna Lenda. Kathy Reed and Chris Reed, the brother and sister team and older siblings of Allison Reed, who we just saw moments ago. Kathy Reed and Chris Reed represent Japan, are in 13th place after the short dance, 4-time and reigning national champions. Nelly Giganchina and Alexander Gassi represent Germany. They're in 12th place after the short dance. Regained their title, national title this year, which they last held in 2007. Look like they're on their way to another character piece. This is Pernod Caron and Lloyd Jones. They represent France. They finished in 9th at this year's European Championships, were the national champions a year ago, and sit in 11th place after the short dance. We'll be back with our second flight of ice dancers right after this short break. Please stay tuned.